podcast. Jebuth. I begin to think about the man Mike Tyson, the ferocious fighter, the 30-second knockout king, the current Dalai Lama-esque. I think his transition from ferocious New Yorker, kicking butt, taking people's names, going to jail, and then coming out a humble citizen of the world. Now, I know recently he punched some dude on a plane, but he was being provoked, and it's like, don't poke the bear. But I was listening to a interview he had today from before his undisputed musical thing. Not musical, but, you know, he had that talk, like Broadway-esque type show, where it's a one-man show. And just his level of being humble, where he's at, who he is, his relationship with the universe and his family and pigeons, it is quite moving. And I don't know, dude. I just think of how awesome his video game was when it was out, like when it was the new thing, and, you know, never really had the pay-per-views, but hearing about it, like, people would get to be so mad that he just clobbered this fool in 50 seconds. And when I did see something, I don't even know if it was a pay-per-view, and he came out with a t-shirt that was cut, but it was a towel, and bumping Redman, and tiny little black shorts, and then you look at his training, and like he would curl up into a ball and just boom, just knock fools out. And he's not that big. I mean, he's big weight-wise, but like stature and stuff, he's not like the biggest dude in the world. So that ferociousness to be at the top level, have all the fame, the money, the glory, and then be wiped out, and know it and share it and be able to function within those parameters is just next level. So shout out Mike Tyson. I don't know. I was thinking about that and I thought, he's cool. He's a cool dude. Especially the transition, you know, from where he was to who he is. And it's pretty neat. And I think if not, he's a great role model for anybody in that position of ferociousness and where you can go and be calm and one with the universe. Watch the movie. Savage Pampas. This is a German version. Die Verfluchen der Pampas. 4K. A little misleading, dude, because I got it because I was like, oh, 4K, and I never even heard of it. But it's like a old scan. Like, you see like blue lines or green lines in it, and it's pretty grainy. And with that, I mean, whatever. I don't really care about that, but it's a good flick. It's about like these cowboys are at war in Argentina way back when, and their whole little finagle. But it's got some great shots, and it's kind of a sleeper. I've never heard of it, and it's out there, so it's fun. Old little Western type thing. And then I saw Where the Wild Things Are by Spike Jonze, and it was good. I definitely like the book better, but I had to see it because of the book, and it's cool. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, but, you know, shout out to Where the Wild Things Are. And I finished this amazing book, Delivering Happiness by Tony Hsieh, or Hsieh, or I don't even know how to really say it. He was, rest in peace, the CEO of Zappos.com. He also started something called Link Exchange and sold it way back when .coms were exploding and stuff. But the book is basically, it's really interesting because you know he died. And he died like tragically, like caught on fire or something. And he went next level on his business and his leadership and putting things together and structuring things in a way to grow and gain wealth and empower people and be about happiness. And by reading it, by the end, I was getting chills, and it was just really neat. I would highly suggest reading it. Anybody who's looking to improve themselves, anybody that has entrepreneurial spirit, or just to, you know, open up another chamber of your brain, super recommended. And then, I think I mentioned this, Security Analysis by Benjamin Graham. Now, this is the 1934 edition. And if you look, I'm like, I don't know, 200 of 700 pages in. And I'm not going to finish it, dude. It's so brutal. It's such a slog. I'm like, why am I reading this? Like, what is going on in my life to be reading this? How can I, you know, get through it? And I'm not digesting any of the information. And I don't know. It is what it is. You know, sometimes books do that, and I don't know what I was thinking, but there's 200 pages of my reading I'll never get back. That being said, try your hardest, do your best, be humble, be gracious, read more books, stay amazing, podcast Jebuth. Ugh.